Hi guys, thank you for coming to my channel. In this tutorial I show you how I do my updated fall winter cut. So what I'm basically doing is, this is freshly co-washed hair. I am evaluating the ends. As you know, when it's time to trim, you'll notice that your ends are either a little dry, a little brittle. You'll notice a lot of breaking off or even thinning of the ends. So in my case, my ends were thinning, and that tells me that I need to trim the hair, especially if I'm trying to retain the length and allow the hair to grow strong and healthy. So I always part my hair in two sections, and then within that section I always start from the back going to the front. So the first section I always use as a gauge, so I make sure that the hair is fully detangled from the roots to the ends, and from there I normally just kind of stretch the hair. One of the important things of cutting a hair is making sure that the hair is stretched. So whether that is on dry flat ironed hair, blow dried hair, or just manually stretching the hair. So as you can see, I just getting a good gauge of where I want to start, and that's going to be my first gauge of where I want to cut the rest of the hair. So I did pull it, so I pulled it to where I wanted it to be, and then from there I'm just going to trim the rest of the ends. Please use proper cutting hair utensils as well. Do not use regular scissors. You're just going to make your ends end up a little off than they really are. And I just do this throughout the whole section of the hair. I make sure that the other parts kind of match up with the first part that I cut, so that it can kind of be even. It may not be fully even, but just to make sure that it's on, you know, about the same length as the rest of the hair. Some people want to hold off in trimming the hair to try to retain the length of the hair, but it's really not a smart thing to do, because you're only going to make the situation worse. It's just best to find a good month or a good season and just cut your hair, trim it. I usually like to go into the fall winter months with a nice cut. So from here on out, I honestly think the wash and goes as the winter months approach. It's a little too chilly to do those, so I usually will do a braid out or a twist out, and I figured it's a great way to protect the ends by doing a braid out. Less manipulation. It gives just the chance for the hair to restore itself, and you know, it grows. So don't be afraid to cut your hair. And yes, the speed of your hair is depends on hereditary. You know, a lot of people say, oh, my hair doesn't grow. It definitely depends, you know, on your background. You know, my hair grows fast, so I'm not too afraid to cut it, but this needs it. So I think I cut about 1 to 2 inches. And I did a prior video on my trim back in May on dry hair, is video number 28. So if you want to check that out, please feel free, comment any questions that you may have below. Leave it in the description comment box. And that's basically it, guys. This is just my cut for the fall winter, at least a good 1 to 2 inches. And let me know what you think. Hope you enjoyed this video. Until then, see you next time.